Sheet, because Google Sheets, that's the previous age's tool. Right now, it's much smarter to use a system like Airtable because you don't have to build the entire spreadsheet and workflow by yourself. Because when you go to you go to Google spreadsheets, there's nothing there, right? You have to really literally build everything from scratch. But if you use Airtable, the templates are already there, and then you can create anything based on somebody else's work. So the concept here is trying not to redesign everything, because people have already designed something that you can use, and then build on that. Okay, so we're trying to be smart by not retyping everything. So if you're willing to learn a brand new skill and you're in the right place, this is not a discussion. I'm going to actually demonstrate how to do it, and you're going to actually see me monitor, look for clients, and find out when I find a prospective client or a lead, how do you monitor them? Because you can just come up with if you're, let's say, you're doing freelancing and you have Upwork, so you can just apply, right? What if it's not in Upwork? What if it's in Facebook groups? How do you monitor these people? Now, if you're in charge of B2B, your job is to look for clients for your clients. How do you monitor that? People are not in Upwork. The actual application I'm going to show you right now is how do you do influencer marketing using Airtable. That's actually the example I'm going to show you. So it's very, very important if you are in charge of anybody's social media and they want you to reach out to influencers without paying anyone, right? So that requires that you are either obsessive compulsive or just really smart. So if you're really smart, please type in the words "I'm really smart," then we can proceed. For those who are smart, thank you, Erica, for saying hello. Thank you, Dacera, for saying hello. Thank you, Eloisa and John, for saying hello. For those of you who haven't said hello, please be smart and polite and say hello. We're giving away we're giving this away. This is a free tutorial, and it's not just okay, use Airtable. Then we're actually going to show you an actual process of doing it. So my name is Jomar Hilario, and I am the author. Wait a minute, I'm just going to type in something here. I'm the author of 4 books actually, but the most oldest book I've got is this 3-year-old book called Virtual Careers. It outlines the life of somebody who's working from home and as a freelancer. And then, Lucia, I can hear you. If you want, you can come here and say hello. Kasi sumisigaw ka. Yeah, that's the life of working from home. If your daughter decides to imitate YouTubers and shouts all the time, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, I did tell them to come here so they can say hello, but they ignored me. See, they're not even teenagers yet. Anyway, they're ignoring me. Okay, so thank you so much for bearing with that. Now, thank you all also for saying hello. Okay, and saying you're really smart. Thank you so much, because the human touch, I really appreciate not talking to nobody. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Rowan and Anne, for saying hello. Anyway, I'm not selling this book. You'll get it in National Bookstore or Amazon. Alright, so let's proceed. Aside from being an author, I also teach people how to work from the internet, how to earn from the internet. I've been selling online since 2005. And you might say that's really a long time ago, but selling online every year is different. It's going to be different this year. It's going to be different next year. And it's not about doing it for a long time. It's about being able to adapt to everything that life throws at us, right? So that's why you're here, because you guys, you have hi Amy, you have a mind that, sabi mo sa sarili mo, yeah, Things change, I can adjust, right? Can you type that in? Things change, I can adjust. And one of the biggest shifts in the world is coming in the next 4 to 5 years. And it's even funny because it looks like a prediction, but it's not. The biggest shift in the world is everybody's going to the internet. Like there's 3 billion people on the internet today. Two companies have a big goal of putting everybody on the internet in the next 3 to 4 years. So conservatively, in 5 years' time, everybody will have a free smartphone. Everybody. Which means to say, if people want to sell to people, they gotta be good at this. Marketing using the mobile smartphone, right? And if you're not ready for it, then you're gonna be left behind with the old jobs that don't exist anymore, will not exist anymore. Right now, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent, but sorry, I want to share a lot of stuff. But right now, the thing you're hearing that AI will replace your job, it's actually worse than you think. AI will create things that was not done before by humans, that will eliminate the jobs done by a lot of humans, which means we as humans, we need to be able to do stuff that AI cannot do, which goes into the world of creativity, which goes into the world of efficiency, which it revolves around the human touch. Today's topic, finding clients, involves around the human touch. This can be automated. Actually, it can be. You can actually buy a service that allows you to do this, like CRM, tawag nila, customer relationship management. But when it comes to like replying to an email, I think for the meantime, we can still do it. Some tasks like after you reply to an email, you PM the person saying, I got an email for you. That kind of workflow, machines can make that. Composing the message based on an email, not yet. An AI can probably assist you, but not really create the message. A human still needs to see it. Anyway, let's find out. So this is a big important thing. How do you find clients, right? So let me show you my initial template right now, because I'm going to go into the topic already. So if you're ready, type the word I'm ready. It's going to show you the initial Google Sheets that we're going to transform into what's the name? We're going to transform this into Airtable. So Google Sheets is a software that allows you to, parang spreadsheet, parang Excel, right? Now, the reason why we're not using Google Sheets is because, as I said, it's a blank slate. If you start with Google Sheets, you'll have to type everything yourself. So this is my Google Sheet. I am not showing you my face because, so you can read it on your phone. And this is a list of Filipino influencers. So let's see, let's assume these are the people I need to reach. These are the possible people that I can work for or work with. So this is listed down. This list is created manually. Okay. So this is just a list. So we have the name of the influencer. So by the way, if whatever name you want to call it, prospect, leads, in this spreadsheet, we're just using influencer because they are, in the case of this example, they are the prospects. They are the ones we're gonna want to talk to about doing business together or buying something or hiring my interns and stuff like that. So that's the influencer list. So this is just the initial. So we have the name of the, let's not use me as, so you have the name, you have the identity of the person, and then what's the website, and then there's a Twitter link, YouTube link, Google Plus link, Instagram link, Facebook link. What does he do? What does he do? So it gives a summary of what this person does. As of discovery, how many YouTube followers, how many fans, does he have an RSS feed, how many hits. So that's basically the normal information you would have for the certain prospect. Now, this is for my case. Now, this is not in any way complete. This is why we need something like Airtable. So I'm going to convert this into Airtable. Now, before that, let me just go to Airtable and show you what's there. So Airtable is software that, wait a minute, is a database. Can you just type the word database? Because this is not, this is not a normal thing people normally use on a day-to-day basis. We have been trained to use Excel, Excel sheets, but not really databases. Now, the good thing about, by the way, this Airtable runs on mobile phones, so yeah, you don't really need a computer to run this. All right. The good thing about Airtable is when you join up like that, okay, so don't join yet. You need to use my affiliate link, but don't join yet. I'm going to show you how it works first, okay? It's free, by the way. Right now, you're going to use my affiliate link. So Airtable is like a hyper-connected or hyperlinked or very efficient Excel spreadsheet. Parang ganon. Now, it's easier to just show you instead of just da. Okay, I showed you the influencer list. It's really, really flat. Everybody say the word flat. This is a technical term actually, because there's like, there's like columns and rows. It's really just flat. You print it out on a piece of paper. That's flat. That's what it means by flat, because it's just columns and rows. Now, when you go to Airtable, let's select something that's going to be meaningful to what we want. So when you go into Airtable, there are options, which means you're not gonna start with a blank slate like we do. So we can try business development, because that's a technical term for what I'm doing. And you can see may laman na, sample information na. And by the way, in business development means get clients. So pareho ng goal natin. So here you can see, let me make it big, make this bigger. The name and interactions, email, phone. So it's like a simplified version of what we already have. So I'm gonna go back because I'm not gonna use that. I'm just investigating ano kung pwede kong gamitin dito. So actually, we can try to do PR outreach. Okay, PR outreach. Maybe we can use this, and it's a very different format. So wait a minute. I got food delivery. So in the meantime, just hang on and introduce yourself. Where do you guys live? Okay, I'm gonna resize this because apparently you weren't able to see that. Sorry, I'm gonna resize this. You should tell me it's too big. You can't see it. I'm gonna open it again. So one of the first differences is the templates here are created by actual companies, and they are not flat. I'm gonna show you the not flat in a bit once I finish resizing this thing. Okay, size ko lang ah. So you have family shouting. Alright, so I hope you can see that. I'm gonna go back and show you kanina yung nakita ko. There is this business development. I click on that, and it looks like something that I can use as name, interactions, email, telephone number. Parang if I want to contact these people, these are the kinds of information I would use, yeah? But it's also flat, meaning there's only a row and column. Oh, there it is. I found it. If I make it smaller, it's not. I will notice it's no longer flat. It has this tab called opportunities, and then partners, and then interactions, and then contacts. So this is what I mean by not flat. So Jomar, you mean to say Airtable is an Excel spreadsheet na may laman, with sample information but has many tabs. Yes. Now, it's deceptive to think that it's the same as Excel. Now, because all I have to do is just Jomar, I'll just make another tab here, right, in Excel, and say I can put the word opportunities. Ito, contacts, no? I can rename this and say contacts, right? And I can rename this one, and I can say opportunities. And pareho na sila, di ba? This one is opportunities, partners, interaction. Ito, lalagay din ako ng mga. As you can see, I'm now manually creating the sheet. Now, that is actually the most superficial similarity of these two. It goes beyond that now after a bit, because Airtable is not just multiple tabs. Airtable creates a relationship between the tabs that you would have to manually create in Google Spreadsheet. So let me show you the relationship in a bit. So ano bang ibig sabihin ng opportunities? Ano bang ibig sabihin ng contacts? Now, each contact here, you notice it's a human being, right? Each contact here, let me check if you have comments. Wait. Hi, thank you so much for saying where you lived. Hi, Rowan. Hi, from Baliwag and Cebu, Caloocan, Nagcarlan. Thank you so much. Hi, sabi ni Marie Chris, I love Airtable. It's really nice, lalo na sa inventory. Yes. Now, let me just proceed to this. So parang, if you have a contact, I can have name and then interactions and then email. And on the right, you can find company. And it looks like the person just encoded the company name. Okay, it looks like it was encoded there, right? But in reality, if you dig really into the company and get rid of that company, and you click on the plus, you'll see that the company, there are already choices. Earworm, Firebasket, North Central, and Praxis. So how did this information come here? Oh, pay attention to the company. Earworm, Firebasket, North, Praxis. And you go to opportunities, and you'll see that's the companies. See that? So whatever you encode on the opportunities appear here, as in here, name, partner, products discussed, appear here in the contacts. So the opportunities and the contacts, they're related. So this is what it's called a relational database. Okay, relational databases have things related to each other. So you can actually do this in Excel or Google Sheets, but you really have to think about the relationship before you even start. Meaning, you gotta be, at least well acquainted with database concepts. Airtable makes it so simple because you know nothing about database concepts. Now, the relationship is already there. You see that? You can already use the form without retyping anything. Hi, Dennis. So let me just proceed and edit that. Sa totoo lang, it's very minor edits I'm gonna do to this Airtable. The only thing I'm gonna do is add stuff here, because the identities of the people I'm dealing with is up here. See that? Twitter, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna just copy this one, and then go to Airtable and make sure that my opportunities here has all those details. So the opportunities then yung mga pangalan ng influencers or Filipino bloggers. But it only has name, partners, products discussed, size of opportunity, estimated time to close, contacts, contract stage. I just want to add some. In my case, all I need to do now is add these fields. Okay, yung mga rows na yan, I just want to add these ones. Like what's the name of their website? What's their Twitter link? Ganyan. Add those into here. Kasi yun yung mas importante sa akin. So, the description of this company, let's say if I put them here, let's say, I'll pick this up, copy. I'm not sure if the copy paste will work. Essentially, just paste that there. Do you want to expand? Yes. Pasting. Apparently it works. So you have her. We put her there, and yeah. Then there's other details here. So nag-paste ako ng field, and I'm just gonna copy the names of the fields from here. Ito, into, copy that, and try to paste it in Airtable here. Dito. Okay, sandali ah. Kung i-allow ako ni Airtable, baka hindi eh. Pangalan ng field eh. So I gotta name the fields manually. Okay, so rename it sa what they do. Okay, and here is another one called YT followers. Okay, and then I'm gonna add another one. All the other fields here, I'm gonna have to add manually kasi hindi ako marunong mag-import. Pero kung marunong mag-import, madali na sana yan. Okay, now all the other stuff here I just add it sa FB likes, and all of this is anyway number, so number yan. So para siyang ano, no, para siyang tawag mo dito, parang Excel na, right? Para siyang Excel na. Itong followers na to, ayusin ko din to kasi it's not supposed to be single line of text. It's supposed to be a number, right? So there, and yeah, convert. Okay, so YT followers, FB likes, and just add and add and add. Essentially, what's missing, what's ano na lang is FB link is really just ano na lang, manual work na lang yung ginagawa ko. Pagdadagdagan ko to. Very simple. From my Excel, I now have a functional business development or looking for clients na Airtable. So, find clients, not Airtable. So, I'm gonna use this para maiba. And I'm gonna use check as an icon. And wow, pwede pa idikit sa Slack, which is awesome. Okay, so ito na yung aking find clients. Tanong, anong gagawin ko dyan? Okay. Yun yung part na talagang tao nang gumagawa. Tayo na. Okay? So, in the workflow of a... So, ito na mismo yung ginawa ko. Okay? In the workflow of finding clients, what you're supposed to do, which I don't know if anybody has taught you, is actually encode yung where you applied. So, halimbawa, in my case, these are people na kino-consider ko as prospects. Can you type the word prospects? You need to really type that in. Okay? So, pwede kong i-change itong opportunities to prospects. Prospects. Yan. You need to encode that because if you don't, hindi nagbago. Okay? Yung description na lang. If you don't encode them, you'll never be able to monitor them. Okay? Remember, what I'm teaching you is a B2B process. Sabihin, if you work for a company looking for clients, ito talaga papagawa sa'yo. Usually, you go to a complicated system or just use Airtable. Now, once you have set this up, like this one, nakita mo na, ayan, si Donalyn Bartolome, kung sino man siya, na influencer, ignore ko to kasi hindi importante sa akin at this point. Okay? I can put in prospect muna. Yan. Prospect muna siya. Wala pa. And ito na, halimbawa, ito yung FB likes niya. Go ahead. Well, you know how to count FB likes. You know how to count YouTube followers, right? And yung FB link niya. Saan ba FB link itong example na to? Totoo nga pala ito example natin, ha? So, meron siyang YouTube link here. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna put it here. So, wala siyang YouTube link. So, gawa ako dito. Pagda ko na lang to. YT link. I'm gonna paste it here. So, ganyan lang. Ini-encode ko lang kasi kailangan ko siyang ma-monitor. Now, here's how it works. So, let's say I'm able to PM, personal message this girl, si Donalyn Bartolome. And pumayag siya. Sabi niya, talk to my virtual assistant. Ganyan-ganyan. So, what you need to do now is go to interactions and then start watching what happened. Okay? PM. Sino? Sino PM mo? PM. PM ko si, pipindutin mo tong plus and you'll see there. Donalyn is there. Yan. Tapos when, lagay mo yung date. So, about today. Tapos, ayan, PM. Gumawa ako ng bagong type called PM. And ito yung importante. Sino yung kinausap mo? Kasi VA pala niya. So I could put in a name of a person, yung nakausap ko, talking to that person, Randy Bartolome, brand new person, and I just add a new record to that person's name. Okay? So that's yan yung interaction ko. I could be doing this while talking to the person or while PMing the person. Get me? Now, this is when na-reach out ko na siya. Very important for B2B or business to business, or piniem mo lang sa Facebook groups, tapos kung you're talking kung pwede kang maging BA nila. Okay? Now, if you notice, meron ditong contacts, di pa tapos, kasi si Randy Bartolome, nandun na siya, kinreate na siya ng Airtable. Ngayon, syempre, habang kinakausap mo, kunin mo naman yung email, di ba? So, Randy, nakausap mo na di ba? Randy at bartolome@gmail.com as telephone number kung importante. I don't know. You don't really need that now, but anyway. Tapos, identify mo kung saan siya nag-i-involve, plus mo yan. Alam mo naman saan, di ba? Kinakausap mo kay Donalyn yan. So now, all the links that I have created, I linked this Randy contact to Donalyn using this. That's a link. Can you type the word link? And the interaction, I have linked this interaction to Randy Bartolome, which is now connected as contacts to this Donalyn Bartolome, who is this opportunity. You get me? So, yung opportunity kasi, ano yan yan yung pwedeng ibenta sa kanila. In my case kasi hindi ko pa naman siya opportunity. Mas tama pala nilagay ko siya sa partners. Anyway, whether you put in opportunity or partners, I think the opportunity is the project name, and the partner, that would be the person you wanna talk to. So, mali ako, dapat si Donalyn nilagay ko dito. So, anyway, that's my mistake. Bottom line, I hope you get it, that's how Airtable works. You need to just encode the data, and it will create the links for you. You cannot do that automatically sa Excel or sa PowerPoint. It doesn't work. Okay? And I'm just using one template sa Airtable. There are many templates in Airtable. Hindi lang yan. And you can use that for different reasons, like yung sinasabi kanina, I think the word was inventory system. You can use that for inventory system. Very simple. Now, I want to look for something. In the meantime, please ask questions if you want, and you can actually also demand, Jomar, blah blah blah, something. I need your help. Yeah, you just go ahead. I am going to give you my Airtable link, so you can open up Airtable using my link. Open Airtable here. So that's an affiliate link. It's libre, pero anyway, use my link for happiness. Okay. And I'm gonna go. So yung nagagalit dyan, galit kayo. Sabi nyo, IB10, okay. If nabibitin kayo, you need to understand something very carefully. How many of you actually monitor yung mga, when you're applying, monitor nyo? Then you already have an Excel file that monitors those stuff. How many of you has that? If you do have that Excel file or Google Sheets file, show me, and we'll convert it into Airtable. Ayan. O Airtable, the free one, you can punch up to 2,000 contacts. Okay ba? The free version allows you to load up 2,000 contacts per table. So kung gusto mo, gumamit ka ng per Airtable. Kung nakalampas ka na ng 2,000 contacts, gumawa ka ng another one. Another Airtable na 2,000 contacts. Let's go hit the wedding planning kasi gusto ni Rowan. Wedding planning is really fun. It shows you who are the guests. Okay? And the guests, they have different, alam mo yung saan galing yung guest. Yan. Sa guest pa nakakatawa eh. Yung RSVP, yung priority, pinag-uusapan na yan nung ikakasal. Likelihood of attendance, nandyan na rin. Tapos, ano ba siya? Adult or child? Tapos, anong address? Nasa A-list ba siya o nasa B-list ba siya? I mean, this information is already there. Na you can even count how many people dadali niya. You can even get the dietary restriction. Naka-load na to, lagyan mo na lang ng laman ninyo. Pati wedding gift. Papadala ka ba ng thank you gift sa kanila? Anong table ba sila? It's all here. yung wedding planner, ito dapat ang ginagamit nila. Okay? Now, ang maganda dito is all connected. Like possible venues, data is here. How do you may picture ba? You can load pictures eh. See, this is also database eh. So this venue for a wedding reception is here. So, ang galing. Pwede mo lagyan ng MP3, kahit ano actually kasi database lang naman to. Caterers, nandito na rin. Night of hotels, saan kayo magsistay. And if you can see, iba yung itsura ng Airtable here because Airtable is not Excel. It's not a spreadsheet. It actually has different kinds of views. So if you have this one, no, and this is just the main view, you can also add a form view that looks like a form. Okay? Ay, ano ba yan? Balikan ko. Like sa main view. Ano namang bagay na view dito? Maraming styles nila. Gallery view, Kanban view. Now, the Kanban view is the most popular view because it's the one na kilala ninyo because this is the style na pinaka-popularize ng Trello. See that? So, the view can be like, okay, tanggalin natin to, lagay natin doon. Itong new stock, lagay natin dyan na approved. Ano yan? Gusto mo siyang maging client. Diba? So, you can just drag the new these people there instead of copying and pasting. You understand me? You do not do this in Excel, right? You cannot do this in Excel. You want to mark something as approved, you have to go to the field and type approved. This one, you can just use your finger on a cell phone and then drag that to an approved na stack because this view allows you to just visually see what's happening. Visually see kung paano, ano ba itsura ng database mo. Okay? Yan, galing. Galing. So, yan, ganyan din. Visual din. If you want to sort your information, just use this Kanban view. There are other views, hindi lang Kanban. So, yan. Para siyang, parang address book view. It's very, very powerful na style. In wedding planning template, it's really easy to sort human beings, yung mga guests nyo, by not using the normal view and just use a view that's where's the view? Here. Wait. Everyone. Ito, who's in the B list? So, you can see sino naka B list. It's so simple to sort because sorting and ordering and grouping by subcategories, including counting, that's literally technical when it comes to Excel, right? But here, it's already grouped. You just change the list. Gusto mo lang malaman sinong A list. Pero ang ginawa niya, alam niya na yung probably not, kailangan i-grupo mo. Alam niya na dapat bilangin mo yan. Yung not sure, kailangan bilangin mo, i-grupo mo rin. Nakikita niyo yung difference nito sa Excel? Sa Excel, kung gusto ko i-group yan, pati total niyan, isa-isahin ko. Like, this one is likelihood of attendance, most likely 12. I have to manually say count if attendance likelihood is most likely. I have to manually make a formula. This time, you don't have to. Okay? You don't have to make a formula. The Airtable already has that built in to group these things together. Okay? And that's really good. Kasi hindi mo na problemahin yan. Okay? So, yung tinasawag mga bossing na massaging your data, wala nang problema. Okay? Now, tinan mo to. Gusto mong i-priority list yung mga guest. So, ito yung lalabas. Pwede mo i-group yung mga maybe, lalagay mo sa definitely. You can just move them around without really just changing the value. I just made the Kanban view kasi. Kanban view kasi is very flexible. Pwede mong tingnan yung list. Who's the most important na gusto nyo ngayain. Nag-uusap kayo mag-asawa, halimbawa, or kakasal. Hindi si Janelle gusto ko ilagay sa A-list. Ganun mo lang. Nasa A-list na siya. Okay? Ito si Michelle gusto ko ilagay sa A-list. Ganun lang. Simple. Instead of isa-isahin mo yung view na normal. Isa-isahin mo yung everyone. Tapos, tingnan mo, A ba to, B ba to, A ba to, B ba to. You get me? This is very powerful. especially if it's the database is really this big already, na you can manipulate the data without doing the traditional way of manipulating data. Like, I have to click this check, ganyan. Wag na lang, i-drag mo na lang si Lani Maynes dun sa save the dates na when we're looking at the Kanban view here. And very, very, very nice tool. You just need to understand how powerful databases are more than spreadsheets. Okay? Yes, this is not the case of, getting clients, but once you have a more complicated, kailangan mas komplikado na database. Meron pang calendar view, which is awesome. Kasi di ba nagbigay ka ng dates? So ngayon, kung ano yung ginawa mo. Were you active last week? Kasi di ba sa interactions, may mga dates. So the calendar view allows you to see hindi lang ganitong itsura. You can't do that in Excel or even in Google Sheets na magiging kalendaryo yan. But here, you can just go calendar. You now know what happened, right? In calendar form. It's very nice for reporting also. So, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for telling me about, reminding me about the wedding planning. But as you can see, it's very simple na sana ito, yung influencer list. However, it's more simple if you put it here. But the correct way pala is use partners. Do not use opportunities. Opportunities kasi sa atin, if you're a VA, isa lang opportunity mo. Most likely, get hired as a VA. Tapos ang partners, ito yung mga people you want to reach out to. Okay? Dito mo lalagay. Okay? Pangalan lang naman yung partners, just change that name. Okay? Rename the table dapat. Let me just rename the table, see if I can do that. Should be able to change that to prospects. Ayan. Instead of opportunities. Normally in a table, in a database system, you cannot change the table name. But since this is no longer olden days, you can just go ahead and change the table name. Okay? Tapos ito pwedeng rename din to projects. So you have prospects and projects. Halimbawa, gusto mong maging Instagram marketer. So this is what you want to do for them. You can also be a general VA. Gusto mo mag-sideline ng transcription. Yan. So ito yung mga projects. Yeah? Pwede ka ma-hire as for VA purposes. And now, I'm gonna get rid of this wrong data. And now, yung prospects, ito na yung mga taong pwede mag-hire sa'yo. Right? So for VAs. So if we're gonna just specifically make it for VAs, that's what we do. Okay? So this is the project. So itong mga taong ito, let's say Donalyn is we need to know their objectives. So that's from research. Okay? Kasi ito yung pwedeng makausap since hindi mo pa lahat kilala yan. Hindi mo pa kilala lahat yan sa simula. Then we just keep adding our data here because ito na yung FB link. Right? FB link. Tapos ilagay mo dyan meaningful URL. Right? Hi Alexa. Yes. Tapos pwede kong ilagay dito yung FB likes. And it has to be a number because count lang yan. There. So on and so forth to I suppose you already know this. Tapos YT link. Sorry, mali ang type. The type's very important because it will help you do sorting, pwede ka mag-addition, ganyan-ganyan. Kung mali yung type mo, mahirap mag-sorting, mag-addition. So how will you add something na sorted, na date? You can't. So this is a link, so it has to be URL. I-check na rin niya. So ganun na ganun din, and you get YT followers. Count. And this is also a number. There. Good. So then, nandyan yung mga prospects. Yan. And while you're doing research, hanapin mo na yung link niya, ilan likes niya, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, then you can start, once nahanap mo na yung email address, then you can start punching that person here kung sino nakausap mo. oh, si Randy nakausap ko and this person is from the company plus nito. Dr. Donnelly. Yan. Okay? Example lang. So, yan. I hope that was clear. Medyo magulo ako Pasensya na. Dapat pala hindi company to. Palitan natin. Gawa tayo ng bago and the name is what's that name? Lookup is a lookup. And we need to look up to ayaw. Komplikado na to. Huwag nang gawin to. Huwag nang gawin to. Komplikado na. Okay? I don't want to go there anymore. I know how. Because I'm an IT professional. Been doing this for many years. No? Okay, so super many years actually. Sobrang tagal ko rin ginagawa ito. So I'm gonna stop there because baka mahimatay na kayo sa complication. Bottom line, you can really do great database programming of database functions here, creating new tables, creating new links in Airtable. But for beginners, it's really friendly para madali kayong masanay. Ganito pala mag-isip, ganito patakbo ng kumpanya, kumbaga. Okay? So you saw BA, you saw wedding. Bottom line, this tour Airtable really powerful. As complicated as it is, I think you won't find it disrupted by AI anytime soon. Kasi there's way too many physical interaction happening. Na how do you call these people? AI. Pwede pero kakausapin mo So it's an actual conversation Tapos while you're talking to the person, hindi basta-basta. Kailangan magkaintindihan kayo. So the AI can't just do that for you. Right? You have to literally talk to the person and take notes of your conversation. And that way, pwede mong ilagay dito sa Airtable. Right? So that's, so medyo learning this new skill is beyond, it's really beyond Excel, but it's really more powerful than that. I don't know if you noticed, it makes you look impressive, the clients, because you can make reports. Quickly make reports by just changing the view. Makakagawa ka agad ng report. Alam mo na agad yung total. Just play around with the views so you can actually see. You can even make a data entry form, my goodness. So you can make a calendar, katulad niyan. Mabilis lang. Print mo, and you can do that. So that's Airtable for you. I hope you learned something. The reason why I'm teaching this to you, because once you do the social media for clients, one big thing the clients will ask you to do is, okay, meron akong podcast, I have guests, blah, blah, blah. We're monitoring our guests. We need you to find more guests for our podcast. Tapos papakitaan ka niya ng Google Sheet, right? Tapos pagtingin mo, Google Sheet gamit niyo. Ito mas maganda Airtable. You can even open it easily on your cell phone, and it's more advanced than Google Sheets because it already has the relationships between company and person. Let's say there's a company that they want to interview 3 people in that company. You don't make 3 records. You just make 1 company record and 3 contacts, diba? Diba, Alexa? So, mas efficient. Tapos, hindi ka mag-encode 3 times. Kasi, they interview 3 people tapos 1 company. 1 company entry, 3 contact entries in Airtable. Accessible to you on a cell phone. Grabe. Jomar, pwede din naman Google Sheets sa cellphone. Oo, pero minandol mo lahat. Pinag-aralan mo pa paano gumawa ng spreadsheet na may connection sa isa't isa. Tapos pag humingi sila ng total and schedule and calendar, ma-manualin mong gawin yung calendar. Yeah? But in Airtable, no, you don't have to. And if you really want to do big sorting of data, hindi ka nakatingin sa yung cell. That's an old way of thinking. Nakatingin ka dun sa Kanban view na you can just drag things left and right using your tablet. It's easier. Open your tablet so it's a touch screen. Okay? Yes. Wait for it to turn on. Okay? So this is Alexa. So cannot stress how important or how groundbreaking this tool called Airtable is. You should take some time and study it and see what you can learn from it, and how you can make it a big part of your portfolio. Kasi nga, we're here to build up your portfolio para dumami yung skills nyo. I was with DOLE, Department of Labor and Employment, this week lang, a few days ago. And we had a discussion about yung work from home bill na ito na inapprove na sa Senate, Congress, or something. Basta approved na siya. Ngayon, so naghahanap sila ngayon ng input. So, paano mangyayari pag naging widespread na ang work from home? Pag sinabing work from home, employed ka pa rin, pero nagtrabaho ka sa bahay. Okay? And I told them na you really should talk to us because we're already doing it for many, many years and we already know the answers to most of their questions. Ang dami nilang tanong na parang, itong work from home na to, paano ka mamamonitor? Mawawala ka ng social life, parang homeschool. Kailan? Dami nilang tanong na nasagot na naman namin. So I actually took the time to really answer their questions on the spot. During that, it's a forum, it's a discussion. So, pero marami sila talagang hindi nila alam yung sagot. So, buti na lang dito tayo. Alam natin yung sagot. So, when the employees to, hindi freelancers, they start working online and they start reporting for work online, the tools, we already know what tools, already know how they should prepare their home and are they qualified to work at home. We already know these. All we need to do is relay the information to these people na nagko-consider in the government, in the private, in the government sector, mga HR managers, head of HR, mga kasama namin, mga head of HR organizations, head of BPO organizations, and mga head of government organizations na tinitingnan talaga nila yung work from home kasi magiging law na siya, batas na siya for employees. And I also suggested to them, let's call them remote employees na lang or something related to that because hindi naman maganda ang reputation ng work from home or work at home sa social media, di ba? Parang scam. So, maybe in the future, they'll be able to address them correctly as remote employees kasi they're really not work from home virtual professionals, virtual assistant, virtual career. They're really still employees. May SS pa rin sila. Di ba? May BIR pa rin sila na kinakaltas ng company. Hindi sila nade-declare independently. So that's what we've done. I was with Nina and Ryan and Christopher and Anne. Kami yung mga virtual professionals doon. Representative nila. Ayun. Yung security concern na hindi nila pinansin yan doon sa forum na yan kasi nga uso na ang VPN, matagal na kasi nag-work from home, 20 years na nag-work from home ang IBM, na-address na nila yan noon pa pero nga lang sir, mataas na kumpanya ang IBM they have their own VPN, ganyan but 20 years ago that was social. Today a VPN is free na. Okay, so I use a VPN. This thing is routed to a VPN, by the way. This thing we're running, it's routed to a VPN. Twice. So, yung security, wala nang problema kung may virtual private network ka to your inside server. Plus, of course, you don't really need to kung all you need to do is email and Slack with people. So, a lot of nakita niya yung ulan, nakita niya yung traffic, the government's already seriously considering, they're already looking at it as a law. Okay? Yung work at home na yan. So, a tool like Airtable, introduce lang natin sa kanila, sa mga empleados, wow, galing nito. So that they can use it. Now, if the company doesn't want them to use it, then fine, let the company make their own version of it. Right? Ganun lang naman. Diba? They don't have to use a software na hindi nila gustong gamitin, na libre. Libre na nga eh. Okay. Okay. So, galing. What else do we need to search? By the way, merong social na part ang Airtable, itong blocks. However, the blocks portion, that's a paid part. You can do pivot tables and matrices and org charts. Dami pwedeng gawin sa blocks. However, you need to pay for this to work. Okay? You can do video conferencing inside Airtable. So powerful. Anyway, ano pa ba yung ginawa natin? So, yan. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening right now. I'm just reviewing what's about to happen in the world of video. You'll find out that by July, a lot of people will be scrambling to get into Facebook and Instagram because of the visit of Gary Vaynerchuk. He's going to be telling you, hey, Instagram, hey, Facebook, and those people are going to be going to that event here, Asia Pacific, Asia Pacific. They're going to be scrambling to hire people na marunong sa Instagram, marunong sa Facebook, ads, and even if you don't know how to run ads in Facebook and Instagram, if you know at least how to make videos on those platforms, because yun na ngayon ang laman ng ads videos na, hindi na flat, kahit nga GIF video na rin siya So, the demand for Facebook, Instagram talent, specifically ads and video, will skyrocket in Asia Pacific area this coming July. So I'm telling you, I'm preparing a brand new course on video creation. You have no idea what we are missing. Sobra. There is a 1-year trend happening right now. 1-year-old pa lang siya na trend na syempre hindi pa napapansin ng ibang tao. And we're again going to be taking the gold rush position on this trend. And that's mobile video. I'm telling you the trend already. It's mobile video. And kukonti pa lang nagma-maximize ng mobile video. And I'm gonna teach you how to do that. And it's not hyperlapse. It's not time lapse. It's not tilt shift. It's not that. That's the traditional video now. Mobile video is way talagang wild west territory. Okay, but it's blowing up online. Instagram just announced that they're going to be doing Instagram TV. Is a brand new app. They're gonna allow 1-hour shows. Hindi na yan video 1 hour yan 1 hour shows, 1 hour like this inside Instagram, directly inside Instagram, competing directly with Facebook and YouTube. So next time, pag naka-activate ko, we're gonna do this show on Instagram. Okay daw, patayo na. Okay. So, yan, that's mobile video. Different set of rules, primarily because mobile video is patayo. Right? You know that? It's the video is up like this. And the camera is movable. You know, the camera moves like this with one hand. It's not like still tripod. Mobile video is not still. It's really moving and it's highly interactive, highly daming motion. So that's something to look forward to as well. And also, I told you about this thing. Somebody's asking me past tense to make a social media plan for them, and I realized I can make something that you can be used for different applications. Okay, like say social media plan for market A. When I say A, I'm rich. Social media plan for B market, C market, D market, E market. Political social media plan. Wala akong makita sa internet ng templates na to. So I can make you templates for that. I'm gonna make it a template na may laman, tulad ng Airtable. A social media plan for a specific market, for a specific target audience. Yan yung pala kong gawin. And if you're looking, if you know anybody who's trying to run an online company, kasi walang ganyan, at least magamit nila yung templates, right? So, the templates will be part of this brand new offering, which is social media plan templates. Wala pa siyang pangalan. So, watch out for that. Tapos, finally, I'm still looking for people who have online stores who wants a critique. As you noticed last time, we didn't even show the store kasi the focus was Facebook ads for my store. And that's okay. But at least na-address ko yung problema na. I'm doing this for free during this time, Facebook Live, to teach you about what's the right thing to do with your store and stuff like that. I can do it because I've been doing online selling for like 2005 pa. So, and it's every day. I make online sales every day. Okay? Every day. Matagal na po. I just don't boast about it kasi it's never been my peg. Okay? I don't want to show you my Lamborghini. Really. Kasi it's irrelevant. What's relevant is we're teaching this skill to you guys so you can unite your families. Not mine. Your families. Unite your families to become in one place. You live together. You laugh together. You be happy together. All because the skills that we teach you, that I teach you, you're using it to earn more by spending lesser time outside the sphere or location of your family. That's the goal. That's the goal. If you share the goal, share this video. Okay. If you share the goal of, like, I need to teach my loved ones, my friends, my acquaintances a skill that will allow them to work online. Airtable, pag-aralan nyo lang yan sobra. What a skill. Ang gandang skill. And even if the kind of work you will be doing will be CRM work, which is exactly, yung dinemonstrate ko, customer relationship management work. And if you tell a client, hey, I can use Airtable, they say, wow, what is that? And that becomes the start of a conversation. You don't even have to get interviewed. Just explain how you do Airtable. Nakita ko sa inyo, so, wow, ang galing ng tool na yan. I'll hire you to do it. Ganun lang kadali. Just explain what Airtable is to a client. As long as you've studied it, you try to use it, and then you can get clients that way. Alright? So I think that's it. There's a lot more happening, but yeah, I'll just pause and maybe for 5 minutes let you ask questions, let you talk to each other. But essentially, I don't want to talk anymore. Okay. Thank you so much. This is an old book where I'm cooking up several new books. So please pray for that so I can actually make it. I'll be in Iloilo at the end of July for the Iloilo Tourism Summit. So we're going to be talking about a lot of the secret stuff about social media and tourism. So if you're in the Iloilo area, Iloilo Tourism Summit, you can go there. It's going to be in SM Iloilo. So yeah, if you want to fly in, great. But ang topic ko is social media and tourism. Okay, docs? So if you know anybody who has tourist spots, gusto nila mag-fly in and learn about that, then go for it. And also pray for planned events happening in SMX. Okay, probably in Aura and SM Aura. So do watch out for that. Okay? So if you have a desire to experience a live event by me, just type it in the chat room, or sorry, in the chat room, in the comment line, because I do live events in a very particular way, and I haven't done in many months. Actually, I've done no personal live events this year. So if you want one, then ask for it. All right. God bless. Thank you so much. I will pause for questions. I'll be quiet, by the way, and then so you can give a chance to make it sink in and go. Think about it and then type it in. Nandito lang ako. Hi. So somebody asked a question about printing and Excel formats. They're two different things. Yeah, obviously you can print this, but you don't really just print the tables. That does not make sense. You normally print a view. Okay? Kasi there's several tables, so they're related to each other, right? The tables. So if you just print this, go ahead, you can print that, no problem, right? Now, you said, meron kasi dito, download CSV. So if you download it, obviously you can put that in Excel. Yeah. Yes, of course. Now, if you print it, then yeah, go ahead, you can print it. So different. If you want to print it, go ahead and print it. Kayang-kaya naman. Right? Page, ganyan. So, hindi naman siya problema if you want to see it in printout form. Okay? Now, if you want to convert it into Excel or Google Sheets, just export that here. Sorry, ayan. Just export that into download CSV, and then you can load this one, CSV file, into Excel or Google Sheets for that matter. So that CSV file down there, you go here and just open that here. And hindi pala pwedeng i-open directly. Pwede ba i-open? And I can upload that file here. There. So that file came from Airtable. I'm uploading it now directly to Google Sheets. So there it is. Google Sheets na siya. Pero syempre it's flat because I'm only using one table. There's no more relationships. Right? One table lang yan. It's not the relationship. I don't think you can convert the relationships back into Google Sheets because that would be defeating the purpose of using Airtable. Why should you want to bring the relationships of multiple tables into another system? Backward importing. They probably wouldn't do that. Thank you. Thank you for the question, Bernie Lavares. Serious. So, ano ba? Yeah. Live event in December, possible. Yeah, sure. But I know I've avoided live events unless siguro libre ang venue. I would probably not do a live event in December because lots of people don't show up in December. It's depressing. Every year sinasabi ko yun. Ayoko na ng Christmas party kasi hindi pupunta mga tao. kahit libre, hindi sila pupunta. So, it's sad. So, ayoko naman walang tao kasi magbili ako ng pagkain. Which I already did, actually. Nasayang last time, punta kaming orphanage. Tapos napakain ako sa isang restaurant na masarap, na hindi fast food. Ang dami namin in order. Tapos, sayang lang. Inuwi lang namin. All because it was December. Okay? Pero Kate, yeah, if I find, which I am actively looking, a free venue, go ahead, I will do that. Actually, meron ng magandang venue, pero dito sa BGC, pero parang this weekend na or end of the month na lang available. Mahirap mag-gather ng ganung karaming tao for a very quick na venue, ganyan. Parang sa mura lang yung venue nila, pero kung kukuha ka ng 15 people, sobrang parang sayang naman, 15 people lang. So, I still have to think about it. If I'm able to decide, there will be an event before the month ends. Pero good for about 15 people lang. So, very private lang na. I mean, Alexa really is obsessed with this video of the cat. So, if you want, you take a look at it. Ano ulit? Okay. What happens? So there's a desk, and there's the cat peeking out, and there's the cat is coming closer, and then the cat is close, and then ayaw na niyang pakita sa inyo. So good night. Thank you for joining us. Okay? Yeah. By next week, I will be doing a Facebook Live. Probably not in this account, but in another account. So watch out for that. Alright, thanks so much. And yeah, call to action. Share this video. Tag your friends. Those people you think would benefit from this video. Okay? Thanks so much. And if you have any complaints about this show, just type it in. We'll just take it into consideration. Okay? Thank you so much. Salamat. Love you. Ata. Okay? God bless. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Malu. Si Albert, big help ang autopilot in Influence 101. Very good. Influence 101 is my chatbot course. And autopilot is my how to set up for autopilot incomes course. So all my courses are found in Virtual Careers Academy. In case you're looking for, I want to learn more and stuff like that, just go there. Okay? So isang kamay na naman ang gamit ko dito. That's what happens if your child is obsessed with a certain video. You keep watching it. Would na. Walang tayo. Ayun pala, Albert. Sige, interview kita next time. Photo booth business mo. Natuloy ba? Sige, ano kita? Interview kita, Albert. Game? Sabihin ko kay Sabihin ko kay Isabel. By the way, I have 2 Facebook Lives that I did 2 a.m. to 1 a.m. So, watch out for that. It's already in the account. Just go visit it. Okay? I will be doing random Facebook Lives and stuff. Wala lang. Kasi, okay. Di ba, Alexa? Dun, dun. Alam niyo yung palapit ng palapit yung pusa. Tuwang-tuwa si Alexa dun eh. This cat has been trained to come closer. Thank you, Albert. And testimonial. Gawa ka naman ng testimonial, Albert, letter. Kung paano nag-success ang iyong business. Okay? God bless. Thank you so much. I'll let you listen to the laughter. It's therapeutic. Bye. Okay, good night. Thank you so much for listening to the baby talk. We'll have more of that if you ask for it. God bless.